Hi guys, I've jumped over to well not jumped, but I've travelled over to Penzance, same day as the previous video. I just thought I'd have a look and see what's going on. This will be just a 10-minute video. God, I've got to turn the radio down. I don't think you can copyright talking. But yeah, let's see if it's rough down on the seafront. Because it was quite calm over St Ives, the previous video. And if it's calm on one side, it's usually rough on the other. So that lady on the bike just saw me talking to myself. She probably thought, oh, he's a nutter. Another nutter. Yeah, let's go down on the seafront and see what action's there. Oh. No worries, buddy. Big truck. Got the stuff as do a nice stir fry, so I look forward to that. I might try it with fish sometimes. But the secret is that you can have a vegetable stir fry, you don't have to have beef or anything like that. You have lots of mushrooms, cut them very thick, cook them to their golden brown, and then add them to the stir fry. If you do it that way, you can get away without having any meat, because the mushrooms themselves are very fleshy and meaty. There you go. That's Alan's cooking tips. You gonna cross? No, you're not. Right, okay. And you're gonna go that way, without indicating or letting me know what your intentions are. Ooh, waves crashing over the seafront. Let's just straighten you out here. I swear that speed bump gets higher every time. They're not really rough like it was last time. I think that video did quite well actually. I think I'll have to jet wash my car later, get all the salt off it. Sorry, you're just looking a little... There you go. Just looking a little lopsided. Penzance, or Penzance, St Michael's Mount looks quite haunting in the mist there, through the mist. Sorry. Quite quiet at the docks today. actually not as blowy or gusty as I thought it would be over here. Oh, cute little doggy! And for once he's not wearing one of those silly little coats. You know, the woman puts a coat on the pee-pee. They're wearing a little jacket. Sun seems to have gone in. You can just vaguely see the blue sky up there, teasing. Oh God, look at that sky. It's horrible, it is. It's downright horrible. You've got to watch some people because they'll cut the roundabout. That man behind us, some very feminine hands. Because as I was going by, I kind of looked over to my left, and I honestly thought there was a lady driving because of the hands. I looked in my rearview mirror, it's a man. Feminine hands. Be a song like, couldn't it? Feminine hands, feminine hands. He's got feminine hands. Tell you what, if I went to LA, Hollywood wouldn't know what hit it. Honestly. Make way, Frank Sinatra. I'm going up here, but I don't really know why. I think maybe if I cut up through Crowless, do a little bit of hedge action. I was going to say hedge action, but that sounds kind of rude. Oh, bugger it. Most of these journeys just include pointing in one direction and seeing where I end up, so I'll make this a little bit up as I go along. I've always liked the look of those little MX-5s, or Miatas as they call them in America. They look real good fun. You know, little engine, little car, lightweight. Right, I know where I'm going to go. Take a left here, up through Ludgvan, over the speed bumps. Oh, there's a nice MG up here. White one on the right. Nice. Whoa. Honestly, I amuse myself far too easily. I'm such a child. And then, yes, I think a bit of hedge action, bit of back laning, which again sounds wrong. Yeah, we'll go up here. It's a big vein. Every time I come up here, someone's burning wood. Ah yes, Ludgvan Church Town. Like something straight out of an 18th century novel, isn't it? Expect to see Sherlock and Watson sleuthing around. I have one of those big Audi 4x4s, you know, SUVs behind me. You know, Audi's 8 feet wide. I think Audi, nice cars, don't get me wrong, but the designers must think, right, let's make this thing as wide as we can, but still fit on British roads. Right, of course, as usual, if you another Audi. If you want to, that's a sight to see, Audi passing Audi in a narrow lane. If you want to, you can fast forward this a little bit, because it's just hedges until I get back onto the main road. Get a lot of that around here. Like on the right, just past by, there's farm conversions where they turn the stables into barn conversions. Some of them are really nice. Okay, old squirty squirt. I think, although I'm not sure, yeah, we're going to come out around the back of Penzance. third gear, I think. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I know where we are now. We're on the road that comes from Nancledra. A lot of the wind turbines that we have around this area, although I was going to say that won't be working because the wind's too high, but I can see one over in the distance going for it. You can tell they've been muck spreading because you can smell the cow poo in the fields. Ulster. Personally, if I was to run, but if I was to run on the main road, this is a personal choice. I don't think I'd wear headphones. You know, you're putting your faith in other people that they're not going to scat you over. Sorry, scat. That's a word, isn't it? Knock you over. Windy roads. As you can see, it's quite hazy. Quite a hazy day today. In the previous video, when we was in St Ives, we had the sun coming out for a brief time anyway. Coming down into Gullville, I think. There's a house there with a thatched roof. And thatched roofs look really nice. They do look oldie-worldy, but oh god. I have a phobia of spiders. I am a little girl when it comes to spiders. I'm 15 stone and 6 foot tall, but when it comes to spiders, I'm a little girl. And horror stories I've heard about thatched roofs and spiders in your roof. I mean, I don't know if any of you out there have thatched, a house with a thatched roof. Perhaps you could tell me, is that a myth, or do you really have tons of big, like, wolf spiders in your, living in your thatch? Don't know why I said it like that, thatch. Right, if I go down there where they're going, I'm going to come out into traffic and no one's going to let me out. So head up here. We'll follow Mr. Tiny Tipper Truck. I don't think that's a tipper truck. Oh, what a tiny little, what a cute little truck. I can only do 15 miles an hour. I like to look at all the countryside. Actually, I think that might be electric. Yeah, it says limited to 25 miles an hour. I don't think he's in danger of breaking that speed limit. Oh, we are almost maxing it out at 20. But you know what? He's doing his bit for the planet. just when you buy an electric vehicle, they don't mention the cobalt mines, where people are working up like in filth, in miserable conditions to mine the cobalt, for what, like 7-8p a day. Well, they probably get a little bit more than that, but cobalt is toxic. And you see a lot of these people, even kids are there, you know, you can see it on the internet, you can just look it up. You know, and electric vehicles are all well and good, but mining the cobalt pays a heavy price on people. So, you know, and also there's only so much cobalt to go around. They're trying to make the switch over to lithium and other stuff like that. But again, there's only so much of that. I mean, I would love to have a Tesla, but I would feel a little bit guilty about owning one. You know, right now I'm chucking out poisonous fumes from the rear of my car, you know. Kind of feel a little bit guilty about that, but you know, I need transport. And I think electric vehicles in the interim are just a stopgap. I don't think they're the future. The future, I think, lies with hydrogen. You're going to stop there. Two guys in there, because it's such a small vehicle, they're having to sit really close to one another. Oh god. But yeah, we're going around the back of Penzance now. Come out at a place called Haymore, and then we're going to cut back down onto the seafront. And yeah, call it quits for today, because 2 videos out today. It's an Ives one, which is the previous video, where the sun came out briefly, said hi, and then probably buggered off again. Go on, look at that house, wow. Us Toyota Focus got to stick together. Right, and take a left down here. If I was to take a right, that would lead, eventually it would lead me out to the north coast and St Just, Trewellard. That's not good. Instructor, and he's got 1 light working. Ain't you ever so much for stopping? No, I don't think we'll go down there. I think what we'll do is we'll come across, go down here, it's the old college. I don't want to say the old college, there's the old college there. It's not that old. Right is where my there's a fire station there. My nephew did some I can't remember what it was. It was for I can't remember what it. Growing old's wonderful. Memory loss, grey hair, everything's brilliant. But he was dressed up in firefighter's clothes and he looked the part. I was so proud of him. He looked really cool. It's a pity he didn't follow that up. I think I'm going to take a right down here, and back to the promenade. Now, what unsuspecting thing are you going to do in front of me? No, no, alright, okay. Strange. Well, I think we've solved the problem of the phone just switching off. I think it was... some of it is memory related, but I've got that sorted now. But I think that new problem was it trying to read onto the memory card, the SD card. Because the car is jiggling and bouncing up and down. I think the contact between the memory card and the phone wasn't stable, and I just think it stopped recording. So now I'm on internal memory, it's much better. Anyway guys, you've been down here once before, so I'll end it here. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and I'll catch you guys again. Take care, stay safe. Cheers.